Let's see the MCQs in Neurophysiotherapy Part 3. Number 1. The gold standard test for diagnosing myasthenia gravis is A. MRI, B. Electromyography, C. Muscle biopsy, D. CT scan. So the answer is electromyography. Number 2. The Barthel index measures A. Quality of life, B. Activities of daily living, C. Cognitive function, D. Motor strength. So the answer is B. Activities of daily living. Number 3. The reflex scale grades a normal reflex as A. 0, B. 1 plus, C. 2 plus, D. 3 plus. So the answer is C. 2 plus. 4. Dysdiadochokinesia is tested by A. Finger nose test, B. Rapid alternating movements, C. Rhombic test, D. Tandem walking. So the answer is B. Rapid alternating movement. Number 5. A positive Hoffman sign indicates A. Lower motor neuron lesion, B. Upper motor neuron lesion, C. Normal response, D. Cerebellar dysfunction. So the answer is B. Upper motor neuron lesion. Number 6. The best tool to assess the gait abnormalities is A. Work balance scale, B. Time up and go test, C. MMSE, D. Visual analog scale. So the answer is B. Time up and go test. Number 7. A person with left-sided neglect most likely has a lesion in A. Left parietal lobe, B. Right parietal lobe, C. Left temporal lobe, D. Right frontal lobe. So the answer is B. Right parietal lobe. Number 8. The Womath concept focuses on A. Strength training, B. Normalizing movement patterns, C. Contract relax techniques, D. High intensity exercises. So the answer is B. Normalizing movement patterns. Number 9. Which of the following is constraint induced movement therapy CIMT used for A. Parkinson's disease, B. Stroke rehabilitation, C. Guillain-Barré syndrome, D. Multiple sclerosis MS. So the answer is B. Stroke rehabilitation. Number 10. The PNF technique used to improve the mobility is A. Hold relax, B. Rhythmic stabilization, C. Slow reversal, D. Agonistic reversals, buck balance scale. So the answer is A. Hold relax. Number 11. Which principle is most important in neuroplasticity based rehabilitation? A. Repetition and task specificity, B. Randomized movement, C. Passive movements, D. Avoidance of task challenges. So the answer is A. Repetitive and task specificity. Number 12. The root technique emphasizes A. Strength training, B. Reflex based movement facilitation, C. Constraint induced therapy, D. Electrical stimulation. So the answer is B. Reflex based movement facilitation. Number 13. Brunstone stages of recovery describe A. Gait patterns, B. Stroke recovery, C. Cerebral palsy progression, D. Spinal cord healing. So the answer is B. Stroke recovery. Number 14. A proprioceptive neuromuscular facilitation PNF diagonal pattern D1 flexion. It includes A. Shoulder flexion, adduction, external rotation, B. Shoulder flexion, abduction, external rotation, C. Shoulder extension, adduction, internal rotation, D. Shoulder extension, abduction and internal rotation. So the answer is A. Shoulder flexion, adduction and external rotation. Number 15. The task-oriented approach in neurorehabilitation emphasizes A. Passive movement, B. Functional movement training, C. Isolated muscle strengthening, D. Avoiding weight bearing. So the answer is B. Functional movement training. Number 16. NDT, neurodevelopmental therapy, is based on A. Sensory processing, B. Functional electrical stimulation, C. Handling and positioning, D. Vestibular stimulation. So the answer is C. Handling and positioning. Number 17. Functional electrical stimulation FES is used primarily for A. Muscle re-education, B. Reducing spasticity, C. Preventing contractures, D. Pain relief. So the answer is a muscle re-education. Number 18. The Locomat is used for A. Strengthening exercises, B. Robotic assisted gait training, C. Cognitive rehabilitation, D. Vestibular training. So the answer is B. Robotic assisted gait training. Number 19. Which of the following is contraindicated in Guillain-Barré syndrome GBS during the acute phase? A. Passive range of motion exercises, B. High intensity resistance training, C. Positioning technique, D. Breathing exercises. So the answer is high intensity resistance training. So thank you for watching the video.